Hey everyone, I'm Jasmine. So as you can see, there's a slight change in my background today. I'm on the floor. Just feel I wanna, relax and rest. So anyway, I just want to introduce myself and I just want to make a habit out of it. I'm Jasmine. My Instagram handle is Sun Pluto Alchemist or No Parts Left Behind for both my business and my personal account. I'm a Reiki and Mental Alchemist practitioner. I am definitely gonna make a video more about both of these two modalities I am offering right now. Um, Again, actually, I have more contents, more curated contents that I want to put out. I even wrote scripts or pointers for them, but I'm just not feeling it recently. But at the same time, I feel like I just want to share something personal, like about what I'm going through in life right now. For the past half a week or so, I've been feeling really exhausted, really tired. I'm unable to, my energy recently is unable to like keep up for me to really do productive work, which is why, sorry for the lack of content videos if anybody's willing to watch them. So anyway, the theme for me recently has been dealing with a lot of projections. Of course, I am only human. I'm not spared in projecting onto other people as well. So I just want to take ownership of that before I proceed to talk about anything else. Um, if anybody's interested, there is this thing called the human design. It works, I would say, side by side alongside with astrology. And I've heard this phrase before that I can never forget it now. If astrology is your destination, human design is your GPS. It kind of like helps you how to, maneuver in life. How do you understand your own intuition? What are your psychic, not exactly psychic abilities, but I would say like how do you get your intuitively know what something is right or not right for you. That's human design, and I'm pretty much very much into it. So basically, in human design, I have a line five, which is basically the projector line, where either I project onto people or people project themselves onto me. And throughout my life, I do have a lot of projection from other people. Sometimes they think I am of a certain way that I am not, and sometimes they just misunderstand the message I'm trying to put across entirely, and I'm very much sick of that, to be honest, which is why I a very big part of my life I stay off the internet. I stay off showing up myself up online because if let's say in my own life I've already gotten so many projections from the people around me, imagine showing up online, and that's gonna be even more. But I know it is one of my aligned path to continue sharing my stories and sharing, um, my learnings and stuff like that. And I do have a different approach in learning and explaining things. And as I quote from the author of the book, I think it was The Big Shot, that if I can write a book about finances where even my mother understands it, I feel like I have succeeded, and I feel this is how I feel about the things I explain as well. Like I like to put it like simplify things, mix them into approachable bite-sized pieces. But anyway, I digress. That's a story for a whole another time. So basically, I am working through all of the projections that I'm receiving to really show up more online, really show up more authentically as myself, even for the people around me. And recently, it came to my understanding, or like I've been told by somebody else, one of my mentor, that I have been leaking energy, so to say. But it's definitely more than that. And through my own reflection and my own observation, I've come to understand this. So when I am with certain people, and when I am with in a very crowded place, say the train station or in a public transport, I am now consciously aware that my energy has been drawn away from me for whatever reason it is. And this is how I understand it, that I will not be willingly giving my energy away unless there is something I expect out of it. And I continue to watch and observe myself as well as the people or the space that I am in, the people that are around me. And to give an example, when I'm in the train station, my focus will always be, because it's so crowded, right? I'm like, please do not come near me. Please do not quarrel. Please do not have any conflict. Please do not step on my toes, stuff like that. And I've been unconsciously channeling energy towards these people to kind of like keep them calm, keep them away from me. And there is where my energy is leaking. So when I'm with people that I desperately want their approval, or like just unconsciously want them to like me, I will actually channel more energy onto them, towards them. So it can be as easy as like, of course there'll be like in a difference in the way where I carry myself, difference in the way where I speak, all these things. And also just energetically, I will be channeling more energy onto them. And that itself is my energy leakage, where I am draining my own energy towards wanting a certain result or a certain things to happen, so to say. Yeah, and it was quite an epiphany for me when I realized this, when I really watched myself. And having to do all of this, I really have to, put my ego aside and to realize that this is all part of my doing. While that being said, I'm quite sure most of you have heard of this term. What do you call that? Energy vampires. Yes, energy vampires. So, like for me, for example, I am a recovering people pleaser. I shapeshift myself. I channel my energy in certain places because I want a certain result. For energy vampires, right, what they want is they also expect a certain result, but it's more so about drawing energy from the people around them towards themselves, wanting a certain result. Like, for example, I have a really bad day and I expect myself to be nourished. I expect you to make me feel better. I expect, and that itself, unconsciously, they will be drawing energy from you. So I feel like it's a little unfair to tell people, it's like, hey, you're an energy vampire, you need to stop doing that. You are unconsciously leaking your energy. You cannot blame it on an energy vampire. It doesn't work that way, because obviously if we put a people pleaser and an energy vampire together, it's going to be like the worst combination ever. The people pleaser will probably end up like really, really drained, and the energy vampire will, of course, walk away feeling more nourished, but at the same time, they will not have any idea they are doing all of this unconsciously, and they will not know why so many people are avoiding them in random, multiple different places. So, yeah, I mean, of course, there'll be like a very bad combination putting like two and two, like this and that together. But while we, or at least myself, when I'm trying to recover from this, trying to set better boundaries and protecting myself physically so that I don't energetically leaking myself energetically just so I want a certain outcome. Know that all of this, while we say energetically, are all very abstract. Even when we talk about psychology, we talk about like the narrative, the conditioning, everything, it's all abstract. So I don't know if you resonate with the story or like the kind of explanation I try to give. But if you do, the piece of advice that I really want to give is that I really want to give myself is be gentle with ourselves, because all of these things, after all, are very abstract. There is no way that you can decide in your mind, it's like, I'm gonna stop all of this, I'm gonna like take my power back, yes, setting intention is important, but also know that there are multiple facets, different layers to it. It's more complex than what meets the eye, and just watch, observe, be gentle, and know that you will get there. Um, yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it, what I want to share today. And I'll see you next time, hopefully with better energy. I love you guys.